along the Noble Eightfold Path, and also the reimagining of it in terminology that Julia has creatively come up with using the idea of spaciousness and its counter of tightness. And alongside the idea of wise intention. If you're familiar with the Noble Eightfold Path, the second concept of that is wise intention, which follows the first of wise understanding. Um, and I love these two as starting off points along the path of wisdom, um, as just your basic building blocks. It's the foundation of our house, with wise understanding wrapping our head around concepts of the Noble Eightfold Path, and then wise intention, uh, setting our mind toward getting on this path. Uh, you know, as a recovery program, Recovery Dharma has offered me a path to healing that I have found works really, really well. Um, and in particular, this Sangha, of making the right decisions by choice in a way that has led me away from my negative habit energy, substance use, in such a holistic way as to be so much more than just a program of abstinence. Uh, those of you who have listened to me talk are probably very familiar with my little line of how I forget this is a recovery program more often than not. The wisdom that I absorb here, it's all encompassing in my life. So it's not just keeping me sober, but it's allowing me to live in a way that I wasn't before intentionally. Um, and the positive changes that I've made are so big. It's it has taken my narrow focus of just trying to get off of my substances of choice to where my entire day is filled with this practice. And the positive changes it's made are palpable. I hear it from my kids, I hear it from my friends, I hear it from my wife. So uh, I'm very, very grateful that I have the opportunity to do this with you guys. It's a team sport for me. Um, those of you who have been in recovery for any amount of time, whether with 12 steps or any other program, can probably relate to what I've experienced, that doing it on my own, not only did it not work, but it was miserable. Having you here, being able to be here, uh, I hope that I can offer a fraction of what I get, but it is critical that I have you here with me along this journey. And so thank you for all of you. Um, and I would like to offer a little meditation that I prepared today on the topic of spaciousness. So wherever you are out there, find a comfortable position that suits you. If it's available to you to settle into stillness and it feels safe to do so, you can close your eyes or soften your gaze and bring your attention to your breath. As you breathe, feel your chest and your belly expand on your inhale, and then feel the opposite gentle contraction as you exhale, Observe the sensation of the air exiting your body through your mouth, through your nostrils. As you allow your breath to fall into a natural, non-forced rhythm, come to this moment, right here, right now. Let's temporarily put the day behind us and allow whatever lies ahead to simply wait. Feel your physical body supported by the earth, whatever position or wherever you may be. As you continue to breathe, imagine yourself in a room somewhere that is safe and peaceful. Maybe you're sitting in a soft chair or standing in a nice warm fire-lit hall. Imagine you're facing a mirror and observe the familiar person in the reflection. Smile at them and watch how they immediately smile back. And allow yourself to send loving kindness, empathy, and compassion to that person in the glass. Remember, they are deserving of it. And as you feel it reflected back, remember that you are too. And as you continue your breathing, imagine moving closer to the glass as you bring the focus of your eyes to the eyes in your reflection. And as you gaze deeply into your own eyes, begin to see the precious human that exists within. Looking deeply into yourself, see beyond the physical body of flesh and bone, and allow yourself to be transported through that gaze into the vast space of your own being. Looking deep into your own eyes, imagine passing through a portal into a space that is your own existence. Passing through that portal, like an astronaut stepping out of their spacecraft, picture yourself floating weightlessly in this vast space that is you. Imagine that you feel held, safe, and at home in this space. Everything that you have ever experienced is contained here. Without judgment, observe how the very best and the very worst parts of your life share this space, as do the most mundane aspects, brushing your teeth, sitting in the DMV, doing your homework. From your very earliest moments to this very minute, all of your life is contained in this space. Yet it's neither cramped nor crowded. There's no limit to what this space can hold as you continue forward with your life. And as that breath continues to flow in and out, observe the vastness of your consciousness. Then consider how much greater the vastness of your subconscious. Here, sharing space with your memories and experiences, lies the parts of you that you so often overlook or forget. That inner voice that speaks in quiet whispers, part of you who only reveals themselves in your dreams and then fades away upon waking. All of that is you, just as is every conscious thought, feeling, and emotion. Now, reflect on a moment in your life when you may have felt somewhat disconnected from your own space. Pick a memory you can return to that doesn't carry too much pain. And without judging yourself harshly, remember how it felt when you lost connection to yourself. Perhaps it was loss of love or status or a material possession. Maybe it was a time when negative habit energy gained control of your mind and your body. Remember how it felt to lose access to your spaciousness. And then remember what it was like when you set the intention to return to yourself. Such a simple shift in our thoughts may seem impossible at times, but it's always available. In this practice, we learn that there will be times of discomfort. These can be as mild as a hangnail, or it can be grief beyond our imagination. But we're fortunate to have a path available to us that allows us to find our way from the discomfort and back to ourselves. Everyone listening to my voice right now has already survived the worst experience of their life. They've also gotten to have the best moments of their life so far. All of these experiences change us, sometimes for the better, sometimes not. But we humans are fortunate to have the ability to continue on a wise path of healing and discovery. Now, as we come to the end of our meditation, visualize yourself floating in your inner space and ponder the vastness of your human experience. Observe the limitless capacity you possess for growth and change. And yet, while the possibilities are infinite, nothing in this space is capable of being anything other than you. Outside of this space, you are impossible. Inside, you are all there is and all there will ever be. Namaste. Thanks everybody for coming tonight. Look forward to seeing every one of you again. I'd like to close this out with a dedication of merit. May the cultivation of wise intention benefit us all. May our spaciousness expand to help us lessen negative habit energy, strengthen clarity and compassion, and support wise, harmless action for ourselves and others. Namaste.